This is the Motorola Atrix. It's actually being talked about as the world's most powerful smartphone. That's because of the speed. It's actually got two 1 gigahertz processors running simultaneously, which actually not only increases the speed, but allows you to multitask better, and also allows you to conserve battery life because you can shut down one of the processors when you're not using it. It's also running on the HSPA Plus network, so you can download information a lot faster. And we increased the RAM to 1 gigabyte of RAM. A lot of phones will have like 256 or 512. So that actually really makes it incredibly zippy. Sorry.
It's like more powerful than a netbook at this point.
Right. So the other element is we improved the resolution. This actually has the world's first QHD screen. So this is quarter high definition screen. That actually makes the colors and the resolution much more crisp and much more clear. So that's the screen, and then on the back we have a second camera. You'll notice on the front there's a little little dot. That's a front-facing VGA camera, and then as I turn it around, there's actually a high-definition camera on the back and an LED flash. So that allows the user to not only capture in HD, but then you can turn it around and view it in that QHD resolution. And it's a 4-inch screen on the front too, so you can see, you know, 20% more than a 3.5-inch screen. Also on the back here, you'll notice the power button doubles as a fingerprint sensor. So you no longer have to dial in a 4 or 6 or 8-digit PIN code or a pattern. You just one finger swipe and you're in making your phone call as quickly as possible. It also goes up to 48 gigabytes of RAM. It'll have 16 gig on board, and then you can put in a 32 gig storage card optionally. So between that, as well as the fact that it has Moto Blur on it, so if you lose the device, you can actually go to the web, locate it, wipe it, restore it. The device itself is actually one of the most powerful devices out there today. Now, the two applications that actually make this incredibly unique are the first being webtop application. This is what actually takes this computer hardware and makes it a computer when you have this type of dock. This is the Motorola Laptop dock. It measures in at 14 millimeters thin, and it's got 8 hours of usable battery life. Now the thing to remember about this is that it is just a dock. There's no processor in here, there's no memory in here, there's no hard drive in here. It is just a keyboard, a mouse, a screen, and a big battery. So it provides up to 8 hours of usable battery life, and that it also charges your phone simultaneously. So you can watch 2 full-length movies from LA to New York, take your phone out at the end, and it's fully charged. What this is powered by is the Motorola Atrix. So taking the device and slipping it into the tray right back here will allow me to quickly boot up into that computing environment. So I'll open the screen here, and this...
It's kind of weird having your phone back here like that.
Right. It's very convenient, but it's a bit removed. You'll notice 2 components here. On the left-hand side, we have the actual Android phone interface that I was showing you before, and I can go in and I can interact with this just as I would any other Android phone that comes from Motorola. I can do menus. I can do menus. I can rotate it. I can go full screen. I can play Angry Birds as big as I want on this thing. I can also use the right-hand side, which is the browsing side of the webtop environment. So this is a full Firefox computer-based browser. So it's the 3.6.13 version that you would download off the internet. It's not a mobile version of Firefox. It's full Firefox, supporting full Adobe Flash 10. So you can view more of the web the way that you want to view it.
But it runs on the phone.
And it runs on the phone. This is all being powered from the phone right now. And that's where
both processors?
Both processors, yeah. So here, you know, this also allows me to interact with it as a computer too. So if I have multiple tabs up and running, I can circle back and forth between each of these. And then we actually have a high-definition television outside and next door, but the other application, so this makes you as productive as possible, right? You can get to Salesforce.com or Outlook Web Access or any type of business application, or just do Facebook and Hotmail.
Did you do any Office type apps too?
So yeah, as far as
word
supporting
processing, stuff like that.
Yeah, we have Quick Office on here, so you can blow this up to a full screen with Quick Office and view it, and you can interact with it.
So
you can go to Office Live, and you can use Microsoft's version of Office Live there. You can also go in and Google Docs as well. So those are 3 ways. You can.
Do you support full HTML5?
It supports, yes, HTML5. I don't know about the nuance of full HTML5 that you're referring to.
So is this a really customized version of Honeycomb, or is it?
No, this is 2.2. Android 2.2. Yeah. So Yeah, the other thing that you can do is when you're done being so productive, let me find the mouse there. You can go and either at home or while you're traveling on the road, utilize the other application we're launching with this, which is called the Entertainment Center. And this takes your device and turns it into a media player. You can see here that it gives me access to my music, pictures, videos, and whether I've recorded it with my HD camera on the phone or I actually downloaded it from the internet, I can view this and control it very easily with the keyboard and see in full high definition the videos that I want to see. I can plug it into an 60-inch HD television in my hotel room or 70-inch in my living room, and I can even sit back if I've docked this in the dock with an infrared remote control and control this when it's in the HD dock by Motorola.
Way too cool. All that it's built on top of Android, like
Yes.
all these interfaces. Like
They're all applications built on top of Android.
Wow. So this entire laptop interface you built on top of Android, it's a custom Motorola
Application, correct.
And how much is the laptop? I mean, like the laptop deck.
Yeah, we're not talking about pricing, but
Will they be
given
sold
the fact
together in like a bundle?
you can buy them separately. If you just need a smartphone that's very fast, you can buy it sepaately, and you can buy them together depending upon the availability of Q1. Yeah, Q1 this year.
Yeah.
And would it be would you be able to use the dock with different Motorola phone, like coming Motorola phone?
Right now, we're only talking about this one.
Only the Atrix.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll be released together. It's not going to be staggered.
They will be released together. Yes.
So is it the Atrix or Atrix? How do you pronounce the name?
Atrix.
Atrix.
Yeah, ATRIX.
It's kind of cool. I mean, if the pricing is, I mean, that could, yeah.
Well, and the fact that there's no processor, memory, or hard drive in here allows you to make something like this a little bit more affordably too, and that's why we think people will gravitate towards it.
So how big is the battery? Like, is it like
This is
like 1900?
Well, the device is a 1930 milliamp hour battery.
But you have an extra battery in that
and then we have, you have a massive battery inside.
Is it even bigger than the one? Like, is the battery in this one bigger?
Will this device actually
3 point? Yeah, I think 3.7 watts, something like that. So it's like 3 times the size of it.
So okay. So,
Does the
2 or 3
laptop
times
charge the phone at all?
The laptop does charge the phone. So this is where you can watch a movie from LA to New York, two full movies, and then get off with a fully charged phone. Yeah.
But then a fully drained dock.
Yeah, and then you can
but
plug
then you
it
can
in.
plug it in.
But even if your dock goes down, you can still work on your phone and finish your email.
How does it charge the dock? Is it micro USB?
Micro USB, yeah.
I want one.
And can you, what if you unplug, is there any way to get back to, okay.
What do you want?
Yeah, and then you just
You plugged it back in, do you have to restart everything, or does it hold the apps, or suspend
It holds
them,
it suspends that so that I can just plug it back in.
So if you have like a file open, like a dock open, and you remove the phone.
Yep.
I mean, you have a file open, you plug the phone, you make some changes with the keyboard, and then you unplug. It will be saved. I mean, you will not lose any stuff.
As long as your web service doesn't time out. Like if you're logged into Google and then they time you out, then.
So if you restart your phone, you lose all that, yeah?
If you restart your phone, it'll actually remember the links that you were on, but when you boot it up, it'll have to reload them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it stays cached.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
This is a unique product.
Yeah.
Is there a hard drive in that thing, or just battery, keyboard?
Just battery, keyboard, screen. It's got 2 USB ports in the back, so you can plug in a terabyte drive or whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I shot of the side real quick?
Sure, no problem.
I love technology.
And if it's just a screen, a keyboard, and a battery, it cannot be that expensive, I guess. I mean, we would hope.